It's not a glorious thing that people queue up to see one man because he's the only one who can manifest God. And unfortunately, that's the kind of church we have built. For 10 years, everybody is still queuing up to meet one man. All the appointments is to see one man. Meanwhile, the secular institution that is supposed to be a lower version of reality knows better. They admit people into the university. After 5 years, they all graduate as professionals, as engineers, as doctors, as lawyers, as pharmacists, as philosophers, as physicists, as chemists. In 4 or 5 years, they are able to model what the lecturers who taught them were modeling. How come we have a church system where it's the same person who has been organizing the miracle service that has been organizing it for 10 years? The same person who organizes the deliverance service is the one organizing it for 10 years. And then the church becomes big. You find people who don't know God celebrating that man and deifying him. And the man is happy thinking he's succeeding. You are not succeeding because the number increased. Now, when the number increases, it's a blessing. I don't speak against number. Why? Because when the number increases, it shows that souls are being won. But you are successful when that number is being transfigured into the likeness of God. That's where the real success is. The real success is not in the number. The real success is in the degree of transfiguration, so that when you are not there, anybody can enter your shoes. Jesus himself was speaking. He said, it is much more blessing for you that I live, because if I don't live, the Holy Ghost will not come and you cannot manifest. Today we...
Okay, in case you don't understand what Pastor Michael Orokpo is saying, these days you go to church and one man is the owner of the whole church, and he runs it like it is a safeguard investment. So if that man is not there, that church cannot operate. You know, I was asking somebody recently that what happened to synagogue, because I know they hear people say that they go to synagogue again, because immediately that man is gone, the whole pillars holding the church has fallen down. And the reason is because he's not ready to let another person become a pillar. He wants to run everything himself. Pentecostal churches are so guilty of this matter. You get one church when I know, now the pastor they take opening prayer, now they take announcements, now they sing. You no get drummer, you only get keyboardist. You no get choir, now they preach, now they sing, now they pray, now they take announcement, now they do everything. If he go on holiday, he go tell somebody from children's church to preach. That day when that person they preach, they be like, say we no come church, because the whole dynamics of the church is not like normal, because he had made himself the everything of the church. There's a difference between making disciples, winning souls, and gathering members. Our churches these days are not making disciples. If you make disciples, when you leave, they can handle, just like what Jesus did when he was leaving. He had 12 that could take charge. The one will go astray, the other 11 nominates another person to take that one position. That's the position of Matthias. But these days, once the man leaves, nobody can run the church. Yes, if you want to make disciple, go make a children disciple, because he don't run them like business. So when he leaves, like Peking, like go take over. Winning souls is going to win people for the gospel, making them Christians, so that they can walk according to the ways of Christ. But what we have today is not even people that they have want to walk according to the grace of Christ. They are members. They don't need to full church, so that church go full, so that the man will say, my congregation are 10,000 people, and are those members they pay tithes and offering. Disciples normally they get like that. So our churches these days are not interested in making disciples, because disciples will not bring tithes and offering, and they don't really care whether they win. So far church full, they get members, they are okay. But we need to tell them that it's wrong. We need to tell them that it is wrong. Many Pentecostal churches are guilty of this. Thank you, Pastor Michael Orokpo, for raising this up. Make disciples. The church must not be handed over to your children. If the target is to win souls for Christ, you will not bother whether it's your children that they are handing over to. But because the thing is a business, millions of dollar business. You don't want to hand over that kind of business to another man where you don't know mama, papa. It must be your children. Some are even so greedy, they don't want to give it to their children.